the death road to Canada. That means we're going home. You can create custom characters. Different genders, here. Different types, you give them different names. There's a bunch of different perks. You can unlock new perks. All kinds of cool things. You kind of just this journey that you go on. So we're going to go back. We're going to do a new game. So I have actually survived this, which is fun. Leader. What? And we're going to do game mode. Rare character mode. You can do familiar character mode where you play with people that you've made, like the custom characters you made. There's a regular traditional mode, which is a mix. There's a deadlier road, a long winding road, a short trip to heck mode. Rare characters. We're going to do rare characters because that could be fun. And then we're going to jump in. So basically it's sort of an auto-playing kind of simulation type experience. So you actually do play, but for the most part you're kind of just going along the road and you're sort of choosing what you're going to do. We're going to do a house on the road. So you get these situations where you have to kind of go out, you're equipping items, picking roles, and you're going out to scavenge new supplies and so forth so that you can continue on your trip to Canada, because it is a lovely, safe place. And it is magnificent in the part of the game where you actually do make it to Canada. It is seriously quite something. So you're going around, scavenging, looting, looking for new items, taking out zombies. The hordes vary based on where you go, what kind of missions you're doing, and sort of what happens. So it's not a easy trip to Canada. There's lots of bad events that happen. You can die while you're going around with your buddy. You're actually making a bit of a squad, so you can have like 4 players together, 4 AI. It's also local co-op too if you want to have somebody jump in and give you a hand. But yeah, there's all sorts of events that can happen aside from actually just sort of fighting zombies. During like the animation things, you know, your car might crash, you might have to find a new vehicle, you might stub your toe. All kinds of bad things can happen. And there's also like traders along the way, and there's actually a lot of depth to the simulation. You can play a match for a very, very long time depending on what goes on and what happens. It's not an easy trek to Canada. It's actually kind of really worthwhile when you make it all the way there. I've had a lot of fun with this. So you're in like constantly different rooms and situations, and there's different zombies and everything that you have to deal with. I don't know, they really do keep it fresh, and you just keep playing over and over again. And it's always a different sort of experience. I will mention the achievements are kind of like hardcore though. They're for like basically surviving with all the different specialty characters that show up. So that can be quite a task. Oh, junk, fantastic. So it kind of seems easy now, but it gets a lot more hardcore once you get into the later game buildings. Especially the end, it's just grueling. It's like a gauntlet of death. So we're collecting food, fuel, resources. Plan out right now. Run out now. Ah, that's not good. So we're just driving along. Sometimes you have to run too if you lose it. You run. Drizzle seems to rile up the zombies. That's not good. With a bark banner. Well, we don't have a dog, so that doesn't really help us. But we might as well check it out. So there's like a dog bonus. Like somebody has like a perk, they can have a dog, and they can convert that dog to kind of fight for your situation. And yeah, you don't always have a car, like you can lose your car. And so forth, and then you're running along the path. It's a lot better once you get like a whole team going though, and you got like a bunch of people cutting zombies up. A lot more helpful. And then people die, and then you can switch who's your leader and stuff. My character's never made it out. I always die tragically right near the end. Kind of sucks. But I don't know, it's cool. It's got that like customization element where you get to have your own friends or whatever you want to make into the game. Lots of different outfits and so forth for them. And then you just gotta go and try to make it to Canada. Loot and scavenge. And again, these matches do actually take quite a bit of time to play. They're a good investment of time. I was very surprised at how much like depth is available in this. It seemed like a light initially, but then once you get going into it, it's like, wow, there's a lot of content. You know, like the traders, the random events that come up. It's a very interesting type of simulation game, and I really do quite enjoy it. Very easy to waste hours away on. Wow, actually the dog is coming? I thought you had to have a perk for that. Maybe she's that kind of dog. And hopefully your teammates pick up stuff along the way. Let's see, frying pan I'd rather have. Would I rather have another meat cleaver? I don't know. Got some fuel, get out of here. On the way to Canada. And then you can see in the top left how our actual progression to Canada is looking. The time of the day, I mean, everything like that kind of factors into what sort of events you're going to have. The zombies don't really seem to like the rain, so it's best not to be there while they're out chilling around. Ooh, nice set of kills. Cool. I like the art style too. I think the pixel art works well for this one. Yeah. On the way to Canada, we got a dog now. So you're constantly using health. The sieges are intense kind of zombie modes where there's like all these zombies coming. Shoots the lock. Let's give her a chance to jimmy it. Wow. Somebody's useless. And you're just seeing all these events happening. Sieges again. Crazy heavy battles. You gotta survive for a certain amount of time before you can escape. It's quite intense. Now, always eat the marshmallows. It's always worthwhile. So many different places you can visit, so much depth to it, all these events. I really do enjoy these types of simulations. We're not going to waste gas on Molotovs. And there's explosives too, like propane tanks and so forth. A lot of guns you can find. We are in America. Now at least the dog's happy. Well, let's see what the traders got. What do you got, man? Nah, I don't need to put bombs. Sometimes you can find a buddy here too and you can recruit them. I don't need rifle ammo because I don't have a gun. Well, at least the dog's happy. Very 8 food. I have glove, blunt weapons. No thanks. See if there's anything in the house we can steal. Hey, get out of our house. Not before I take your bullets. Whoosh. Let's get out of here. Roll! Going down the highway. Losing gas. Is that Link? Smashing pottery with a gigantic sword. That's hilarious. Lonk. Lonk has joined the team. So yeah, so if somebody new was to join, we'd have to get rid of somebody. Probably the dog. It's a siege situation. Does everybody have items? Really a sword and a twig. The dog's gonna wield a flashlight. Alright, let's get into the battle. See the status. I've run in a vaguely silly manner. That's great. There's like a lot of comedy to this too. I like that the dog's just got a flashlight. Oh jeez, yeah, this is fantastic. This is not a good situation. But you can kind of see the whole squad in action now. It's, I don't know, kind of cool. Yeah, I'm gonna grab a shotgun. And I like how you can kind of move objects too, so you could use them to block your way if you're ever in a dangerous situation. Die, zombie! But yeah, we're having a long time. We can't get out of here until the time runs out. It's still early though, so it's not too bad. But in those later rounds, you get so many zombies coming after you. It's crazy. Probably be easier with another person, but you know, whatever. Riding solo. Hockey stick. Oh crap. I got the one shot. Let's get out of here. Yeah, let's hit the road. I don't want to die. But yeah, it's generally a fun game. There's a lot of content to it. You can play it for a very long time and not get bored. Tons of random events come up. It always feels different. Morale, random skill. Yay! Extra zombie points, because you use those to increase your stats and so forth. yeah, it's the death road to Canada. It's interesting. And so many random things that can come up, and you just eat food and health and fuel, and you run out on the road and you fight zombies. I don't know, it's kind of cool.